his booziness at your service. We are sitting here live outside of the City Hall building, Terry Tyler of Tupelo here, and we are coming to you with Rocket 88 Oatmeal Stout. And you notice my bum attire. You know, I would be wearing a silk suit if those guys didn't steal all my ideas. And then look, they said they were going to drop a guitar at the first of the year. They didn't even drop the guitar, they dropped that ball. It's the fifth day, they still haven't picked it up. Still haven't picked it up. And look at all this trash. Scum all over the street. Yeah. And in that building, I told them, I said, they might as well just tear that thing down. That's an eyesore. That's a terrible eyesore. I don't even know why they're still building it. But, yeah. I thought about running for mayor. They weren't going to let me run for mayor. You should be able to vote for me for mayor, but I'm made to wander. I'm made to lose. That's what it says right there. That's an air park. You know what an air park is? They use radio waves. This whole area, you can see that thing over there. That's the mind control transmitter in town, and they got a bunch of them. They hang out in these buildings. That's the band corp. That's the band. They ban people. They keep everybody low, and they have all the money. So if you don't have any money, you don't get to do anything. Then they air park you, and that's what they use. Mind control transmitter. We're gonna go ahead and try this beer. You're at T-minus 2 seconds. 6.5 alcohol, and we're trying not to do the profanity. It's a little hard for me, but we're working on it. Yep, I'm still here in the city. I'm thinking about running for mayor, or at least I wanted to build a great building. They want to rip me off, you know. That's why the city's dead to me, you know. I mean, they take forever. It's a military occupation. It's military. They're stalling us. It's stalling us, you know. I know how to make the stuff. Everybody knows how to make the stuff. It got to the point I said, heck, you know how to make the stuff. Why don't you make it? They're like, oh, we're not going to make it. We're deliberately sabotaging the progress of the city. They said, so you're deliberately messing up. Is that terrorism? That sounds like terrorism to me. I said, well, you know, you'll get somebody to come in and take my words and try to be like me sometime in the future. They jumble up a bunch of them, and then they get some token that they create, get out of some Disney lab, and they put on TV somebody that's vetted, somebody that's not us, somebody that's not poor, you know, somebody that they can control, some mind control, somebody that goes and performs at Bandcorp, that sits up on the Bandcorp Jumbotron for 8 months and is the only singer on the radio, the same singer. The only singer you're ever going to hear, the same people on the radio. Same thing. Over and over and over. And I'm just like, do they even, you know, what do? They don't do anything but kick around the poor. And then if you ever want to get like Elvis, and you ever think you're going to make it, if you ever raise your hand, well, then they're going to come and they're going to bump you over the head, and they're going to take your stuff. They're going to say, oh, that was our idea. Oh, give it to our kid. Yeah, this tastes like coffee. I'm about tired of these coffee beers. They still haven't let me do any work on the COVID. I'm trying to get down to the hospital and work. And they're still bent on, well, hey, you know, you got to go to medical school. I'm like, oh. So you want me to go down there for $10 an hour for the next 20, 30 years and then try to go to medical school? Or do you want me to go to jail? Oh. So obviously you don't really care about me going to medical school. You're just a con man. Ask Bandcorp, you know. ask, you know, go down here to Trustmark. Maybe he could get you into medical school, you know, FBI insurance, you know, maybe he could get you in. I don't know. I mean, it don't matter. I'm about tired of it. You know, it's just run of the mill. It's dead. Dead. And everything they do, everything they want to do is like 10 years late. I mean, they're moving slower than I am on BoozeTube. Anyway, we'll see how it works out for you. Take it easy.